Welcome back to Let's Play .hack GU. Atoli has invited us to go level up. We're done with all the quests and everything, and I've already got a nice party put together. So let's head out. Right now, the only real keyword we have that we can go to is this one, actually. All the other ones are just a little high level for us. And I could probably grind through them if I really wanted to, but, let's not. And let's do this one. In fact, this one's just for leveling up, so let's do it anyway.
So, is this area really good for leveling up? Your girlfriend found it, right? Anyway, it looks pretty good to me.
What? No, I'm not his.
I see. For real?
Yeah.
I love how he almost doesn't care. I got some new freaking armor. You think I care about your relationship things? I'm gonna go murder people.
Is that right? That's good.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Come on, let's all go adventuring.
And Alcade readies to make her move. Now, we do actually get to see the little things trickling down or off of Atoli's hand in here. Nice to see. I did get a new PS2 controller, so no more about me complaining about that. Let's see here. Word I did want to say about Haseo's new outfit, just real quick. I've already said I really like how it looks. I'm trying to block because he's trying to hit me, but I was busy charging up. What am I hitting? You? Nice. No, I can't do it again! My gauge isn't full! You jerk! What I wanted to say about his outfit, though, that lizard has a sword in his mouth, is I just like how it actually looks like he's growing in power. It's not just a simple design change. Like, when you see that very first outfit of his, it looks like a low-level outfit. It doesn't look like something that you'd be wearing once you hit level, say... 130.
That was nothing.
Yay, now Atoli can revive people. So it looked like a low-level outfit, but then they gave you the second outfit, and it actually looked much higher level. So it looked like he had grown, not just emotionally, as we've seen, but actually in power. He looked more powerful than he was before. It looked like something that he could wear up into some of the higher levels. Now, on the other hand, though, it still didn't look too high level. I mean, it certainly looked like something that you could be wearing up to, say, 50, 60. But again, when I picture a level 133 Haseo, I do not picture him running around with his butt cape. Now, this outfit, on the other hand, I could see you at max level. I could see you at 150 wearing this. And I like it. Again, it doesn't really fit his personality as much anymore, but, you know what? I'll live, because it still looks awesome. And it's all spiky. And those things that look like are coming off of his shoulders confused me for a while. They're actually coming off of his... They're actually connected to his upper arm, not his shoulder. But whatever. Now let's see here. What else did I want to talk about? Couple people in the comments seem confused enough. And though it was answered in the comments by other commenters, I figured it looked like it was a big enough problem for me to actually mention it. Which is, people were wondering then, after I said last time, why... Alcade wasn't getting any job extensions or anything. And this is actually a distinction. Even though Haseo started with the Twin Blade weapon, the Twin Blade is not an Adept Rogue specific weapon. In fact, where is this dude? In fact, Alcade is not an Adept Rogue. She is a Twin Blade. Haseo is not a Twin Blade. He is an Adept Rogue. There's actually a distinct class. They didn't just make the Adept Rogue the new Twin Blade, so to say. So yeah, she's not getting any more weapons because, well, she's not an Adept Rogue. Now, we did start with the Twin Blade weapon, but you don't have to as an Adept Rogue. I mean, we saw... Matsu in the previous game with a, or he was an Adept Rogue as well, and his starting weapon was his, broadsword. Now, where am I going? Oh, we got a nice big area. Now, as big as these, plateau areas are, you may actually want to use your bike some, because, well, they're big. And I kind of like to run through it and get to the other end at some point. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see here then. So that's one thing I wanted to mention. Something else I wanted to mention was, I am going to be getting a new capture card here soon. I was kind of struck down between getting the Roxio and the Haupage, however it's called. And though the Haupage did get a higher resolution, this is actually something else I suppose I could talk about momentarily, which everyone seems to think higher resolution means better quality video. And no, that's not the case at all. In fact, they're quite different. Higher quality video would be something like, say, any fragmenting that shows up, the, fragmenting, static, desync, that kind of thing. That's not move. Dude knew where I was. Yeah, that is not the same as resolution. And especially on a computer, resolution only means it's bigger. Now on, say, a system, a higher resolution kind of means better quality, but this is only because TVs have gotten to the point now that they can display a higher resolution. Why can't I select him? There we are. TVs have gotten to the point where they can display a higher resolution in the same amount of space. So it's kind of better quality. Arrow keys always mess me up. So it's kind of better quality in that in the same amount of space we're seeing much more detail. And then lower resolution images and videos and whatnot are actually blown up to be bigger and have less detail, and so are kind of worse quality. I really need some more Tim spheres. But that's only if you're really watching it on, say, a TV like that. Where am I going now? I'm going up. On a computer, which always displays in a strict pixel format in the first place, if you have something that's a higher resolution than something else, it doesn't look more detailed. It's just bigger. So there's that. Since my videos are all going up on the internet, it's all on a computer-driven medium. A higher resolution for me does not mean better quality. It just means, well, it's bigger. Okay, that's not it, but I'm going around this way. And this also then comes down to the quality that the game's output in. Now, for the most part, I only do PlayStation... About the most I'll do is a PlayStation 2 game. And really, the best you can hope for out of a PS2 is 480p. So if I get something that can record in greater than 480p, that's kind of a waste. Now, if I wanted to record something off of, say, a PS3 or an Xbox 360 or something, then it would be important. It wouldn't matter. But for my purposes, really not that big a deal. Where are you guys looking? Well, which brings me back to my original point then, which is, the one thing the Hauppauge had over the Roxio is that it records at a higher resolution, which is nice, but I don't need it. Because I really don't see myself doing a higher resolution anytime soon. In fact, even if I wanted to record off of, say, a PS3, I could do 1080i, but I could only do 720p, and I would really prefer the P over the I. So I'm really only getting up to 720, and for something that's going on YouTube anyway, it's something I'd do it if I had the money to spend, and it was something that I had every intention of doing a lot of. But I don't.
Have you learned your lesson?
So I think I'm generally pretty good with the 480p. Really, there's like no trees or anything around here to get some Tim spheres from. So that was the main advantage it had, which is nice, but meaningless for me. So I'm thinking, or I'm probably just gonna stick with the Roxio. Now, the Roxio lets me do 480p, which means we'll get rid of all this nasty de-interlacing. And Ogre did actually have a spare set of component cables lying around that I could hook my PS2 up with. Just so I could see what the difference in quality was, right, before I even... recorded. And to be honest, it is nice. I like it. Something else I was looking into was the difference in quality between uploading an AVI and an MP4. which is what the more recent We Love Katamari videos were about. The first one I uploaded was AVI. The second one was MP4. Now, the MP4 did give me a little more trouble, and I couldn't crop the black bars. It seems to be a little more trouble, but it's not something that I'm going to look into too terribly much. I was kind of hoping there was a bigger difference between the two, but it didn't really look like there was too huge a difference anyway. God dang it. So I'm probably just going to stick with AVI for a while, and then experiment a little bit more once I get the new capture. So yeah, cables are looking good though. And I'll probably be ordering that Roxio here momentarily. So let's see here, there's that I wanted to talk about. Now the very last thing I really wanted to talk about here is actually something that's been bothering me a little bit lately. Gonna have to see how close we are to the end of this. Because if that's the end right there, then I don't have time to talk about this. Yep, here we are, right at the end. I guess that discussion's going to have to wait until another time, though. Very quickly, I just wanted to say it was, if I ever came across as being a little bit gruff, or a little bit angry, or a little bit, just a little bit of me yelling at people for being stupid constantly. I've done some soul searching on that one, and I did want to say a little bit about that, and give a little bit of an apology if I ever came across as being, I don't know, a little put-offish. So, see if what we have coming up here soon. And see if I have a chance to say a few more words on that.
All right! Shall we head back? Now that we've completed the mission?
Atoli, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I knew it. She still hasn't recovered completely. We should head back now.
Guess Atoli's still feeling a little worse for wear. Just needs a little bit of rest, though. And for us to get her epitaph back.